Since my last year of high school, there was one university that I wanted to get in the most. NYU, one of the best film universities in the world. So I applied and I thought, how can they not accept someone as amazing as me? Well, it turns out that my grades were shit, I wasn't as amazing as I thought, and they are NYU. They can reject whoever they want, because guess what? You apply to them, you need them more than they need you. Which is why I got very surprised when I, this year, sent a video to NYU, challenging them, saying that I would become a billionaire with or without them. And I got accepted. In 2017, I had just graduated high school in Brazil, and I was decided to study film. So I applied to a bunch of film universities in the US. Among them were NYU, which I applied early decision, my first choice, USC, Chapman, and UCLA. Basically the top film universities in the world. Well, I got rejected from all of them. I ended up being accepted by Syracuse University, which is my current university. It's not a bad university by any means. It's a very good film school, but not the best. So I decided to give another shot after my first year. So I tried applying as a transfer student for my top 3 universities: NYU, USC, and Chapman. The thing is that I had a lot of things going on in my life, so I decided to basically resubmit every single essay and every single thing that I applied to every single one of them. I thought I got rejected because of my grades, right? And I thought that my essays were good, so why not reapply them? There's a recommendation saying do not apply, do not resubmit essays. But I did it anyway, and I got rejected. I wonder why. So that's when I started actually not caring that much about getting accepted. I was kind of thinking and rethinking about the entire methodology of film school. I was questioning the entire education of, oh my god, I'm getting deep. Also, I got to my second year of university and it was time to apply. So I applied to NYU and USC a third time. And my applications were basically identical. I reused every single essay and almost everything else. But the reason for that is that I didn't actually want it to get accepted anymore. I just wanted to prove them wrong in the future. Here was my plan. I would send them my application and then I would get rejected. And then I would send them an email basically saying how they did a mistake and I'm gonna become successful no matter what, and they just lost an alumni. Yeah, it was a very arrogant email, which is why I never really told the story to anyone. Dear NYU, first, thank you for considering my application. Second, thank you for rejecting me. I did not have good grades in high school, nor did I achieve a very high ACT score. What I consider to be my greatest qualities are things that I'm not able to prove with numbers: perseverance, ambition, and drive. I believe that this set of characteristics is the key to success, and I will succeed, with or without NYU. I'll prove you wrong in 10 years. Best, David Adler. I just wanted to apply as a statement, as a challenge to myself. Well, here's the interesting part of the story. The NYU application requirements had changed this year. Not only we had to apply the usual essays and the portfolios, but we also had to send a 2-minute video talking a bit about ourselves. Here's the video I sent them. If you came to me when I was 10 and asked me, what's your goal in life? I would answer, I want to change thousands of lives. If you then asked me what did I really think I was going to achieve, I would say, I think I'm going to change hundreds of lives. If you came to me right now and asked me the same question, what's your goal in life? I would say, I want to change my friends' lives. If you then ask me, what do I think I'm going to achieve? I'm going to change the world. When we're kids, we dream of the impossible. We think that nothing can stop us. But then as we grow older, we realize that actually life is harder than it looks. So we become more realistic. I didn't let that happen to me because I think in a very mathematical way. See, no matter how unlikely a goal is, if you try enough times, eventually the probability of achieving it at least once becomes so high that it's impossible for you not to achieve it. Which is probably why I'm applying to NYU for the third time. Most people just want to graduate from high school and then get into a good university, graduate with a high GPA so that they can find a job and be happy. Well, if you're looking for that kind of applicant, do not accept me, because I'm not going to be a good fit for NYU. I cannot physically do that. I think now is the moment to risk. I have a goal in life, and most importantly, I have a strategy of how to achieve it. I have a startup, and I want to bring it to New York City. I want to bring it to NYU. I might fail, but honestly, I'm confident in my success, with or without NYU. And I'm going to be very honest here, very frank, and I shouldn't be that honest in a college application, but I might end up as a billionaire, but I could also end up living under a bridge, because I'm going to risk everything to do something I think is meaningful. Besides, you don't want to miss out on the next billionaire, do you? Sorry, that was arrogant. I'm sorry. That probably just got me rejected. Have a good one. Well, I thought, how would I get accepted with a video like that? I was sure I wouldn't. Well, guess what? A couple of months after, I received this letter. What can I say? I didn't know admission officers use drugs before looking into applicants. So my God, I hope NYU is not watching this, because they might get my admissions revoked, which is good, because then I can send my email I was gonna send if I got rejected. This experience really taught me about risk and how we deal with it. When we are applying to universities, to jobs, or to anything, we think that we have to follow all the rules to be 100% normal. But the truth is that to be creative means to break rules. It means creating your own rules. It means to be unique. Maybe NYU liked that I challenged them. Maybe they thought I was unique and unconventional. Or maybe they just are broke because of the coronavirus and are accepting everyone. But I don't want to seem like an arrogant prick, so I'm going to take a moment and thank NYU for accepting me. NYU, thank you for believing on me, and thank you for accepting me into your university. But as for my final decision, will I attend NYU? I guess I'll think about it.